Aloha mai kako. Welcome to the day that we have all been waiting for. My name is Kumu Kanoi. This is my son, Eames Kalaniakea Williams. We're coming to you live from Nu'uanu Valley on the island of Oahu, right here in Hawaii. And today is May 1st. I hope it's May 1st for you. It might be a different day for you, but I wanted to wish you all a happy May Day. We'll have lots of time to celebrate, but it is so exciting to see many of you folks jumping on. I think we have over 60 people watching already, which is kind of a record for us. So good job, you. I'm not sure if we'll be able to say hello to everyone, but I would love to definitely catch up with as many of you as we can live and also in the comments. So if you're watching this live, we so mahalo you. And if you're watching the replay, definitely drop it into the comments. But we have so much hula to share, lots to celebrate. So I think it's time. Aloha, welcome back. You made it. I know it's been a lot of anticipation. We have been getting ready for this month. Like most years, we've been preparing for May Day for months. You folks probably for at least weeks and weeks. So we're so excited to see you. I want to say hello to a few of you in the comments. I know I won't get to everyone, but also thank you folks for sharing this with your friends. I see lots of you have brought friends along today. So Monica in Hungary, happy May Day. I'm excited too. Joey from right here on the island of Oahu. Aloha, Joey. Utako in New York City. Aloha. Thank you for sharing all your lei and hula. Tom is watching from Halava. Aloha to you and Sharon. Angelica is tuning in from Germany, Kelemania. Michiko from Sydney, Australia. Hi, Michiko. Good to see you. Nora from Mexico. Frank from California. Michaela Crawford, aloha no. Jamie from San Diego. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. Inger joining us from right here, Kaimuki on the island of Oahu. Whitney tuning in from Kaneohe. Marco from Sicily in Italy. We want to come visit you. Actually, we want to come visit all of you tell you the truth. Barbara in Kailua Kona. I got it right that time finally. Bev joining from Kelowna, BC in Canada. Oh, Patricia joining us from Massachusetts. Oh, there's so many. Mana Hula Circle. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful surprise you sent me overnight. So I will definitely check in with all of you in the comments. I promise. But we have so much to do. And so I think we're gonna have to jump into our program. Eames and I are so excited to say aloha to you, and I wish that we could name you all, but we are going to start with our Oli Aloha, which we normally do every Saturday. We start with prayers and chants just to kind of get us in the mood for hula. We're going to do the Oli Aloha. If you're familiar with it, please join in with Oli Aloha, and this goes out to every single one of you. Mahalo for being here. Oli Aloha, pa. Akahai na Hawaii, lo kahia kulike, olu olu kamana'o, ha'a kokulana, aho nui alana kila, aloha. Mahalo nui for having, for being here and for sharing your aloha with one another. It's been a very exciting time. I wanted to give you just a brief introduction to May Day. And May Day is celebrated here on the island of Oahu and the Hawaiian Islands in general on May 1st. And it hasn't always been that way. You know, the first Lei Day officially here in the state of Hawaii was actually in 1928. There are some people that say, oh, this idea of island pageantry started before that even, with some of our mele that celebrate songs from all across the islands, and with the Ka'ahumanu Society, who staged these pageants. They were called tableaux, where each member of the society would represent a different island, wearing the island colors and, of course, the lei. But in 1928, it was actually Don Blanding, an advertising man, who decided to come up with this idea of Lei Day. And his colleague came up with the slogan, May Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Now, we're going to get to that song a little bit later, but the idea of Lei Day in 1928 was simply to share lei, to encourage people to make a lei, wear a lei, and share a lei with one another, and to maybe sell a few tickets for people to come and visit and celebrate lei with us. So we have been encouraging you for the entire month of April to post pictures of lei that you have been making, wearing, or sharing. And we encouraged you to post them to social media with the hashtag Leis for Days. Of course, we would love if you would continue to post these. We don't have to stop just because it's May 1st. In fact, we should definitely post today and all month long. Definitely tag us on Facebook and Instagram. Use hashtag Leis for Days. And we wanted to share with you some of the submissions. We couldn't get them all in, but some of the submissions that were sent in from all of you. Mahalo, mahalo for sharing your lei all around the world. Please enjoy. Wear a lei.
The trade winds sigh, aloha, here is what they say. When May Day comes to Hawaii, where I lay, a lei of lovely flowers on this day in May, for many happy hours where I lay. There's music of a love song through all Hawaii, and singing ukuleles. Say where I lay, the moonlight dances gaily all along our way to show we love Hawaii, where I lay. The trade winds sigh, aloha, here is what they say. When May Day comes to Hawaii, where I lay. Flowers on this day in May, for many happy hours where I lay, a flower lay. There's music of a love song through all of Hawaii, and singing ukulele. Say where I lay, the moonlight dances gaily all along our way to show we love Hawaii, where I lay. Lei Day is Lei Day in Hawaii. Like a day May, so for 365 It's customary when in Hawaii to wear a lei.
Aloha haumai, welcome back. So I hope that you saw some of your favorite lei, ko lei punahele in that video. We actually put out a poll on our Facebook page and we asked you, what is your favorite lei? He aha ko lei punahele. And we were surprised with the answer. It started out with Lei Pua Melia being the top. That, of course, is the plumeria. And it was going really well for the plumeria until a few days ago when Pikake took the lead. So I don't know if anybody else was excited about this as I was. It was like watching a very slow lei horse race or something. But the poll is still live on our Facebook. Definitely check that out and let us know what is your favorite lei, or you can just type it into the comments, into the chat. I love seeing all of the engagement in there. Thank you so much. So we're going to start the formal portion of our program right now. And my kumu Lei Mo'i Maldonado taught me well that we should always honor those who have come before us and, of course, our ali'i at the beginning of a program. So we would often start with a chant like we did, Oli Aloha, or also, more like a kahiko or an ancient number. Now, the number that we're going to share with you is not ancient. Actually, it was written somewhat recently by Kumu Puakea Nogomeyer, and it honors all of our monarchs who ruled over the entire Hawaiian island chain. So these are our monarchs. It might come right where your face is. So this is Lei Mo'i. These, of course, are Kamehameha the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then King Lunalilo, King David Kalakaua, and Queen Liliuokalani. This mele Lei Mo'i celebrates each of the mo'i, each of the kings or queens that cared for Hawaii and brought us to where we are today. We shared this mele with the keiki class on Zoom, and so I hope that you will enjoy their rendition of Lei Mo'i. I hano o Hawaii ka malulani ali'i, pa. Hano. Hano o Hawaii I ka malulani ali'i ea. Ku'i kahi ka pae moku na ia e kamehameha ea. O kalani kua liho. O kalani kua liho ka hulihia na ka puea. Kila kaui ke auli kau ke kumu ka nawai ea. Ihi o iolani ka huola o kanaka ea. Kaui ka hano o ka puaiwa pula mahia ka nohona ea. Lei na moku I ke ohohia koho ia o lunalilo ea. Ku'i kalono puni ke ao o kalakaua ka onohi ea. O liliuokalani lei papahi o kalahu Ha'ina.
Ha'ina mai ka puana nā mo'i o Hawaii ea.
Hei noa no ka Lei Mo'i. Wasn't that amazing? Our keiki have been tuning in from right here on the island, but from their own homes. And one of our keiki is all the way over in the Los Angeles area of California. So we want to give a special shout out to Alexandra and her ʻOhana, who have been joining us just before bedtime every Thursday evening. Mahalo for being with us, all of you keiki. Maika iloa, Kumu is so proud of you. You did a wonderful job. Next, we are going to be doing a hula which honors the Queen of May. If we were in a traditional May Day pageant, we would actually probably blow a conch shell. These are not conch shells, but that was where I was going with that. We would blow a poo and announce the arrival of the royal court. Our May Day queen, I guess, is me. I mean, no, just kidding. What's that? I have been the Lei Day queen. So, where is it? This side. Here is a picture of the dress that I wore for Lei Queen for City and County of Honolulu Lei Court back in 2009. And I'm proud to say that this dress, it still fits. This picture is from not that far away. I mean, not that long ago. And the lei that I'm wearing, although it is not the most expensive lei or the most difficult to find, it's not the rarest lei. It is one of the favorites of hula dancers around the world. So this is Lei Pua Melia. We're going to dance for you a mele that was written in honor of not this queen, but the Queen of May, which in this case, I think can be all of you. You all get to be the queen today, okay? So here is Lei Pua Melia with dancers joining us from all around the world. Please enjoy.
Nani ulu vehi vehi o NaPua. NaPua ulu mahi e hie, me na vai ho'olu uli ke ole. Na kahiko ia me ka nani, o Hawaii i ku'u ai na aloha. NaPua ulu mahi e hie, me na vai ho'olu uli ke ole. Na kahiko ia me ka nani, o Hawaii i ku'u ai na aloha. Lei Pua Melia Haku ia I Lei Ho'oheno ke kui ni Lei Pua Me'i Haina ia mai ka puana no kau I Pua Melia Haku ia I Lei Ho'oheno ke kui ni Lei Pua Me'i
Hui. How was that? Pretty impressive, right? So for weeks and weeks, I have been saying that we will have 60 plus dancers from around the world. But last night, around midnight, I got a message from a group in Japan. That's the one that you saw in this video. 20 dancers dancing Pua Melia, and it brought tears to my eyes. And I can't thank all of you, not just those of you in Japan, but in California, in Mexico, and truly so many people to thank for this. Lei Pua Melia was just the beginning. So one of the things that I've really enjoyed leading up to May Day is getting to know each and every one of you. So if you've been watching us on Instagram, we have been sharing some of our featured olapa. The word olapa means dancers, dancer, and we've been sharing their stories, their names, and their favorite lei. So here are their pictures that we've been sharing. And if you head on over to our Instagram or Facebook, check out the story highlights, you will see that we have shared what their favorite lei is and often a little bit about their story and how they have come to be a part of our Global Hula ʻOhana here at NaPuaHala. So we're so thankful for all of them, and I think this will probably be one of my most cherished memories from this time this year. And so our next hula is dedicated to all of you, my cherished memories. The word cherished in Hawaiian is Ho'oheno. So all of you joining together with me in hula for this next hula, Lei Ho'oheno, which was composed by Nani but made famous by Weldon Kekawoha. I hope that you will enjoy this next hula, Lei Ho'oheno.
Aloha, kulei
Thunderous applause for all of you. That was so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed learning that choreography and dancing it. You all looked stunning. Especially thank you to those of you that were able to come out to our Magic Island film shoot last Friday. Kumu probably should have planned that 2 weeks ago to give me a little bit more time to edit, but you know, it's all good. Right now, I wanted to introduce our halal a little bit because some of you are here for the very first time. So this is halal NaPuaHala ku no ike kai, and I am the kumu hula of this halal. Our halal has been in, I guess, existence. What is the word? It's been in existence for just over 10 years. This summer will actually make 11 years. And I wanted to share a little bit about the story. Have I ever told you the story of how we got our name, NaPuaHala? I have. I'm going to share it with you folks now. Actually, my kumu is Lei Mo'i Maldonado, and the kumu that, the halal rather, that I studied under was called Kahale I o Kahala, the house of E, being her last name, maiden name, of Kahala. So it was her hula school. We practiced in the Kahala area, and her flower emblem that she always would use would be the hala, which is, of course, the pandanus keys that we're wearing right now. Well, when it was time for me to uniki or graduate, I had a dream. And in that dream, there was a hala tree, and the hala tree was full of blooms and keys, like the fruit that almost looks like an ulu or a pineapple. So it was full of these fruits, and it was sagging sort of down. Now, this hala tree was at Ha'ena on the island of Kauai. How I knew that in the dream, don't ask me. But I knew where I was, and I knew what I was seeing. The hala tree was almost bowing down right at the edge of the sea. And when I awoke, I realized that that was the name to be given to my halal. So halal NaPuaHala talks about the fruit of the hala, or the new buds of the hala. Kuno means to nod your head or to bow your head. Ike kai, to the sea. Now, of course, I mentioned my kumu's name. It's Lei Mo'i. Lei Mo'i means lei of pearls. So in the name of our halal, we pay homage and honor to my kumu, Lei Mo'i Maldonado. The hala has always been very special to me. I attended Punahou School. He attends Punahou School. I work at Punahou School, and that is also the emblem of our school. So hala has always been around, and so we wanted to share this mele that's coming up, which is called Nani, Wale, Hala, with our keiki. The keiki have just started learning it. So you'll see them practicing with their pu'ili, and you'll get a little flavor for what this will look like. But stay tuned, because we'll give you the full hula video maybe in a month or two. But I hope that you will enjoy meeting our keiki and hearing the sounds of pu'ili and Nani, Wale, Hala. This spring, the keiki have been starting to learn about Kaleleonalani, Queen Emma, and being introduced to the pu'ili, or split bamboo. My favorite lei is the Lei Hala, and the children will be introducing themselves and their favorite lei in Nani, Wale, Hala.
My name is Kian. I am 7 years old, and my favorite lei is Lei Ilima.
My name is Aaliyah. I'm 10 years old. My favorite flower is Ipikake.
Aloha, my name is Kalaiku. I'm 6 years old. My favorite lei is the Pua Melia lei.
My name is Kendall. I am 8 years old, and my favorite lei is the Pua Melia lei.
My name is Alexandra. I am 6 years old, and my favorite lei is the Pua Melia lei.
My name is Kiva. I am 5 years old. My favorite lei is the Kukui nut lei. My name is Jordan, and I'm 6, and my favorite lei is the Pua Melia.
Hi, my name is Eames, and I'm 8 years old, and my favorite lei is the Hala lei.
Maika Ino, great job, Keiki. Thank you for sharing about your favorite lei. As you can tell, this day is all about lei for us, and we wanted to give a special plug to go down and support the lei stands in Chinatown. Our personal favorites are Nita's lei stand and Lynn's leis, but they're all fabulous. So if you don't already have a lei, get yourself down there and pick one up. Maybe pick an extra up for a friend that you might see, or just give it to a random stranger. I don't know if they would like that, but it's Lei Day. Just give it a try. Who knows? Next up, we actually have a tutorial that we shot for Punahou. So I work there full time. That's my full-time job. This is actually just my passion that I do on the side. So Punahou School celebrates May Day every year, and this year they asked if I would do a lei tutorial and include one of my favorite lei makers. So this video that we're about to show you features the mele Lei Pua Kenikeni by Kaipo Hale, and we were so lucky to be able to call Uncle Kaipo and talk to him all about his story. If you're interested in learning more about Lei Pua Kenikeni, the story, or the hula, you can always check out the replays of our hula lessons that we did. Those were our Saturday hula lessons this month. So you can learn about all of the meaning behind the Hawaiian language verses, and also the stories that led Uncle Kaipo to write this song. Now, we didn't get to make Lei Pua Kenikeni with Uncle Kaipo, but we met up with one of my mentors, Auntie Nola Nahulu, who invited us down to Kwai'ha'o Church, where she taught us how to make Lei Pua Kenikeni. So please enjoy this tutorial, and I hope you get out there and make some lei. Aloha mai kako. My name is Lauren Kanoelani Chang Williams, and I am Punahou class of 2001, celebrating our 20th year reunion this summer. I invite you to come along with me as I meet up with Auntie Nola Nahulu and learn to make this lei while enjoying the mele by composer Uncle Kaipo Hale. So, are you ready to make Lei Pua Kenikeni? Come along. Once you find a Pua Kenikeni tree, don't forget to ask permission to pick. We met up with Auntie Nola at Kwai'ha'o Church, where she has been the choir director for over 30 years, and learned to make Lei Pua Kenikeni from Auntie Florence Kopa Kiroka, one of the choir members. Auntie Nola showed us the difference in color between the flowers picked on their first, second, and third day of blooming. All three colors from the same tree. You could make a variegated lei, but the lei will only last as long as the oldest flower. When gathering the flowers, you can either use your nail to pinch or just snap the flowers at the green base. Auntie Nola showed us a trick to tuck the Pua Kenikeni between the fingers, so if you're good, you can hold up to 20 in one hand. Auntie Nola also shared a tip from her father about picking flowers in bulk. Whether you're picking plumeria, pikake, or Pua Kenikeni, once you've picked 100 flowers, throw a leaf into your bag so you don't have to count them all over again. When storing your picked flowers or finished Lei Pua Kenikeni, never put it in the fridge because they'll turn brown. Place it in a tray in a cool, dark place with a very slightly damp paper towel on top. To prep the flowers for sewing, cut the stem diagonally so the flowers will fit nicely together. Auntie Nola picks 45 Pua Kenikeni for someone around my height, and a few more for someone taller. To string the lei, all you need is a paper clip unfolded halfway to use as the needle. Auntie Nola said you could use yarn, but she was taught to use a strip of fabric because when you use it, it cleans the flower out as you string the lei. The flowers are strung one by one, and the diagonal tip fits snugly into the top of each flower. When you finish stringing to the desired length, you can just trim the fabric and tie off into a simple bow. That's it.
Aloha no ka lei pua kenikeni, pua kenikeni, pua kenikeni.
Mahalo ho to Auntie Nola and Uncle Kaipo, and for all of you for getting out there and making lei. At this time, we wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we have been reaching out to everyone during this time of COVID and global pandemic. So this right here, what you see is actually our home, actually my parents' home in Nu'uanu. And we used to teach classes right out of this space. People would park on the road, leave their slippers outside, and come in for hula. But for over a year, since March of last year, we have not been able to invite people physically into our space. But with the help of my fabulous husband behind the camera, that's Luke. Everybody say hi to Luke in the comments. We've been able to upgrade our cameras and our computers so that we can reach out to all of you. Obviously, you found us here on Facebook, and we go live on Facebook with our classes, which are available for you to watch live. And we have also upped our game on Instagram and website and all of this. But one of the most recent things that we have added is Zoom classes. We don't do them all the time. So when we put them out there, be sure to sign up right away because they're kind of infrequent. We do them now and then when we can fit it into our schedule. So the last Zoom class that we did featured a mele called For the Lahui, which was written by Kumuhina Lei Moana Wangkalu and the famous Josh Tatofi. So we gathered with folks from all around the world. We had Pennsylvania and Texas and California, and of course dancers from right here in Hawaii. And we gathered on Zoom to learn for the Lahui. Now I wish we could all get together to film, but unfortunately everybody's still stuck at home. So we did our best, jumped on Zoom and recorded this for you. Please enjoy For the Lahui.
Evelo maulo aku uhai aloha I ka nu'u o ka lewa lanila Ai maluhi no na kaua kau E o Hawaii ku'uhai na aloha E ku'ulahu ye Oni pa ua ka levala nila ai maluhia no na kaua kau e ʻohana i ku ai na aloha e ku lahui i ole ku kanaka oni pa'alau ua mau ke eo ka aina i ka pono ua mau ke eo ka aina i ka pono ua mau ke eo ka aina i ka pono ua mau ke eo ka aina i ka pono.
Maika iloa, thank you to the ladies of Zoom, who I affectionately call my Zui Hula, for being there and spending the time with us and for supporting the halau. It's been a work of love and lots of sleepless nights this past week editing and putting together all of these videos, and it's for all of you. Really, what we have aimed to do during this time is to continue to share hula with all of you around the world. We never knew that it would be 80 plus of you submitting videos and 120, 130 of you tuning in. But we're so touched by all of the time that you spend with us and all of your sweet comments. I would be remiss if I didn't mention that we have done quite a few updates to our technology and just trying to make the show better for all of you folks, and we appreciate all of the suggestions. I hate to do this, but I know it's important. If we're going to be able to meet our goals and reach out to more of you, we would ask if you would consider supporting the halau. We have Venmo and PayPal as options. If you would like to make a donation to Halau NaPuaHala, that is my name, Lauren Kanoilani Chang Williams. So it's Lauren KC Williams, and you can find us on Venmo or PayPal. Any donation that you're able to make is greatly appreciated. It's now been since March since we were able to offer our normal paid classes. So we have done everything that we can to make classes online as wonderful as they can be. And I saw lots of shout outs to Luke. He has definitely helped us to up our game, and we're so proud of what we have all been able to do. So I hope that you will consider supporting us on Venmo or PayPal. And if that's not possible right now, I understand that this is a difficult time for everyone. If you are only able to do one thing and no money, we ask that you consider subscribing to our brand new YouTube channel, which is filled with the replays of classes and practice hulas, and we'll be, of course, loading all of these hula that we shared today onto the YouTube channel. And so I hope that you'll consider subscribing. That also is a big help to us to help us reach our goals of reaching more people around the world with our hula. So thank you so much for considering, and sorry for the little commercial. We're going to be finishing up with our finale right now. Of course, the finale of any good Lei Day, ho'ike, or performance is May Day is Lei Day. So we were just overwhelmed with the support of all of your videos that you turned in, and I really hope that you will enjoy this one. We actually learned just this year that there are two verses that not many people have heard before, but thanks to Uncle Kimo Alama Kiaolana, who gave us the music for this mele, and it is written by Leonard Red, that's his nickname, and his wife Ruth Hawk. They wrote this sort of in tandem with Don Blanding's idea of May Day is Lei Day to support the lei sellers and to promote Hawaii as a destination, and for promoting our lei. So this song was written by that couple, another great couple doing good things. And we challenged all of you to learn not only the chorus, May Day is Lei Day, but the verses, which are not as well known, but hopefully after this year will become widespread. So here it is, our big finale. May Day is Lei Day around the world and right here in Hawaii. Chee-hoo! I hope you were singing along with us. Everyone here at home is so emotional because I have just loved May Day for my entire life. And so to have you folks be a part of this, oh gosh, I'm going to cry. I've said it a lot of times on this video already, but we're so thankful. And yeah, Thank you for your support. Thank you for your donations to Venmo and PayPal. Thank you for all of the likes, the comments, the shares. It's all helped to make this a beautiful, beautiful day. So I think it's important that we remember that line from that first song that we heard, Wale. So it says, for 365 days, it's customary when in Hawaii or wherever you are to show your love to one another through making a lei, wearing a lei, and sharing a lei. So from all of us to all of you, we will wish you a sincere aloha and mahalo and happy Lei Day.
Happy Lei Day.
So until next time, ahui ho.